The newest Miles song, he like randomly stutters and says in the middle. It made me laugh so hard. So I wanted to do a little thought exercise, and so this is going to require
penis.
No.
Sorry.
But we can't have anything inappropriate in the first 15 seconds or I get demonetized, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, so I need you to hold it in just a little bit, just like you did in high school when you had to pee.
Okay.
So we're going to have a little thought exercise here, and we are going to talk about shows and movies where the name could also be an adult film.
Oh.
And you have to explain why it could be one if it's not obvious without getting so in detail that I get demonetized for inappropriateness, okay?
Okay, I have one.
I'm going to start.
Okay.
Smallville. Can you guess why?
I mean, that describes me.
I think it describes itself, don't you think, Jill?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I got one. You ready for this?
No, Nate,
I had one.
had his first, though, Jill.
Oh, okay.
I feel like more important than me.
The movie that we're going to see soon, Rise of the Beasts.
Okay, all right. I can see why that would be. I mean, I've had my beast rise on several occasions when I didn't want it to.
So, this is one of the Twilight movies. It's Breaking Dawn.
Are we assuming Dawn's the name of a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I fell.
Did you guys think that was funny?
I do think it's really funny, actually. I think it makes sense. You know, I've always wanted to meet a girl named either Dawn or Fawn. There's just something kinky about that name.
I like those
Isn't
names.
there a gym leader named Dawn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's actually the name of a 10-year-old girl who is a Pokemon trainer in Sinnoh.
Oh, that's what it was.
Sick.
That's what it was. I'm sorry.
Freak.
I'm sorry.
And
You're
Fawn is
sick.
the name of Tinkerbell's friend.
Well, I don't think anyone knew that, Jill.
How old
Everybody
is she?
knew that.
How old
Hey, get
is
the
she?
flag.
It doesn't matter how old the fairies are. They
Where
have
is it?
different
Right
rules in
below
that
you.
country.
I had a flashback to
Literally,
my
like,
days
there you
in
go.
the other White Cloak member group when you said "get the flag" and I misheard. Okay, so I have another one for you.
Okay.
Transformers.
no.
Where is okay?
Do that Informer
no.
mission. These are the worst, but do it.
Wait. There's supposed to be Isn't there supposed to be a viewpoint here? No.
I thought we got them all.
I got another one.
What do you think about Transformers?
I like that one.
Okay.
Okay, I got one. The Hunger Games. And it's about eating pussy.
Okay.
Like how much
Okay.
pussy you can eat.
Jill, remember we're trying not to get too in depth here.
It's about taking your tongue and...
what else am I supposed to say? You said to explain it.
I was shadowing my prey, a group of Templars, when they saw me. I took flight, and although I evaded them, I twisted my ankle. I'm pathetic, I know. Please, don't tell Malik. I did overhear them say they were leaving town. Find them and kill them. Then I will reward you.
All right, I got one. Octopussy.
Oh no.
Okay, that one just describes itself.
Yeah. What about License to Kill? It's just a snuff film. Okay, sorry, I'm really messed up. Don't mind me.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, but Lost Ark is the name of a girl.
That's
What?
not good.
What?
Not good.
Because they're raiding her.
No, not good. Not
I
good.
thought it was funny.
That one's
Officially
bad.
crossed the line.
Yeah, that one you reached into bad.
I thought it was funny.
Very quickly you hit rock bottom, so we're gonna see if you can salvage it with something else.
How many do we have to kill on this one? Is it just 2?
Looks like it's just 2.
Okay.
And I am shocked.
Okay, I'm surprised it's not like 57 and there's 10,000 guards everywhere.
Oh,
Can I change the name of a movie slightly?
No.
no.
Oh.
That's not the
Everybody's
game.
always telling me that the air assassination works. Do you know how to do it?
No, I've never known how to do it.
Could you look it up for me real quick on your phone?
I feel like I did, and I feel like it just doesn't work.
No, because I saw somebody tell me it genuinely does. It's just you have to be in a specific position, and I want to know what the position is.
You like positions?
Yes.
If we could change the name of a film, I would say Infinity Horror.
Okay, but you can't.
But if we could, I would just say.
But you can't change the name of a film.
I was just saying.
We'll get to that in a future exercise.
Okay.
Okay.
But right now, Nate is looking up in between sessions of whatever else he was looking up that we don't want to look at. He was looking up
Yeah,
how
please don't
to...
look at my homework folder.
Okay, what is the deal with these guys? Like, honestly...
I just finished the mission.
I am forever grateful. Malik would never have forgiven me. Here's what I know about the burial of Majd. Reaching Robert might prove difficult, given the number of guards around. You should befriend some scholars to approach him. That shouldn't be a problem for someone of your skill.
of your skin.
Okay.
What do you mean?
He said skill.
So, okay. Go on top of a roof.
Okay, like this.
There's no prompt for it.
What about Love Simon?
That one's just dumb.
That was a mediocre one.
Bad movie and
Go on like one of these roofs.
okay. Yeah.
Well, we need to find someone to kill.
Do we need the perfect roof?
Okay, wait, that guy up there, on to your right.
That guy?
Well, okay, we have to go above him though. Basically, you have to run forward and jump off towards the person, and while you're in the air, you press X. There is no prompt that says assassinate. You just have to press X while you're running and jumping.
Wait, how did people find this originally?
I don't know.
I have a movie title for that website you mentioned called Blacked. It's called Army of Darkness.
Okay, well, racist, but fair.
Okay.
Can we not put that in?
No, we can put it in.
Okay.
We do what we want here. There's no HR team.
Okay. This person just ran and jumped towards a person and then pressed, and then it just like assassinated him.
Okay. And you're sure that's how to do it?
Well, yeah, I was watching it.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I've done this maybe one time ever playing the game, and it was years ago, because there's no point, because they don't tell you how to do it at
Right.
I farted on Luna.
all. Okay.
Thanks for sharing.
Is that the name of a movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to say right now that this is the most mediocre playing of Assassin's Creed 1 I have ever seen in my life. I am actually a pro-Jesus gamer.
Pro-Jesus?
Who knows how to play this game better than anyone else ever, and you shouldn't even be showing footage this bad in your video.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, try killing that. Actually, I don't know if you can. I don't know. You're doing exactly what the video showed, except for Altair assassinated them.
Safety and peace, Master. Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
You guys got no other movie titles? I'm the only one now?
Well, I would like to come up with some, but the problem is I have to do the world's hardest missions. So instead I'm just stuck, paying attention to the game. Because if I don't beat the game in 2 seconds, I hear, "This is the worst gameplay I've ever seen. My dead grandma can play the game better than you," from these people. And mainly on the main channel, not like the actual nice people on the Let's Play channel.
I still think Breaking Dawn was at least funny.
Breaking Dawn was a good one.
That one was good. That one was good.
That was a quality one.
Yeah, that was a great one. That was fantastic.
Really?
Well, I've got one too.
That was the best thing you've ever said, Drew.
I've got one
Really
too.
think so?
The Breakfast Club, and you know what they're eating. You know what they're eating.
I got
And
another
you know what time of day it is, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Fast and Furious.
Okay, that's a good
That
one.
works. That
That's
works.
a good one.
What about Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, and you just really have a thing for Asian women?
So you.
No, I don't. I don't fetishize.
Wait,
Asian
there's... oh, no, get out of there, get out of there,
Oh,
get out of there, get out of
say,
there.
can you see?
Stop singing that. That
I'm
isn't to
free
America.
to- Ow!
How did they... Why are they attacking
this
you
guy-
when the beggar attacked you?
Oh,
Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms. In this way, we might forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow.
Please, can't you spare something?
We must
I'm
be
poor and
strong,
sick
we
and
must be
hungry.
brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends.
spare a few
The
coins?
Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war.
No, you don't understand.
That we may
I have
stand as
nothing.
one, we must not turn them away.
My title is Ghost Rider, and it's basically about someone who actually, well, there's two meanings. One, they find the palest girls ever.
Okay.
And two, they actually use Ouija boards and summoning techniques to bring back to life the spirits of deceased hot people and then do things with them.
What
And
was
I
the
have
name
a
of it?
third
Ghost
one.
Rider.
I have a third one. I have
Yeah.
a third one to add to that.
Okay.
The villain Ghost from Ant-Man, you're riding her.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
I forgot that was a character from Ant-Man, because to be
Yes.
honest, for a minute there I forgot the Ant-Man movies existed.
How dare you? Also, don't walk by those. Those guards are in. They'll be like, I know it's that guy.
Well, where am I supposed to go?
In this most perfect system ever. This is the greatest system of gaming.
That's the problem, is where am I supposed to go then?
I have
I don't
another
know.
one. I don't know if you guys will think this one's funny. I thought it was. Oz the Great and Powerful.
What makes an adult though?
Because Oz is so great and powerful that he dominates all women in his wake.
Okay, well,
Huh, okay.
Jill, you know, I think you're getting a little too meta with this.
What do you mean? What do you
I think you're
mean?
getting a little too meta.
I was just trying to come up with something creative.
Okay, what is this?
What about
guy?
Okay,
Titanic
alright, why is the
666?
only... I'm just gonna say it. Why is the only black man in the Middle East attacking me? Did he see the robes? And now he got his progressive friend to help? This is like... This is like...
him.
I'm just gonna say it. This is some kind of like Barack Obama and Joe Biden as vice president. Actually, you know, vibes. Okay, alright, good.
Okay, now we moved on from that guy.
All right, you know what I'm saying though, where you got
do
your
know
like
what you're saying.
you got your like white buddy, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm with him," you know, like that. That was
Yeah,
kinda
I'm
what was
not
going-
racist.
That's what was going on. Don't look in the homework folder.
Did you guys hear this stupid movie name, by the way? Titanic 666.
No.
It's apparently
What?
supposed to be a horror movie.
What?
Why?
Is it coming out or is it
It came out in 2022.
what?
I don't know.
What about Zack Snyder's Justice League, and he just named his wiener the Justice League?
That was bad. That was almost as bad as Jill's.
What about Extraction?
Okay, that one's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That was good. That's when you have to like make sure that you get rid of the baby.
There's a Chris Hemsworth's in that movie, so you
Extraction
know it's
is
gonna
like
be
the
a good
favorite.
one.
That's the favorite movie of liberals in like 2023. It's like, what? I had sex without protection, and there's consequences. Time for extraction.
What about
No, we need that because all people are RAP'd.
Okay, well, like, yeah, but I've never.
What happens if a 4-year-old girl
I-
is assaulted by her uncle and crosses state lines?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sure in the deep south it exists. I have never heard a conservative person argue against that existing for people who got rapped on.
Wrapped.
You know, who like experienced the
Right.
bad end of a rap battle.
Right.
speaking of rap?
Where was I supposed to? Just a second. Where was I supposed to attack this guy?
I think maybe in the alleyway.
Really?
When Joe Biden and Barack Obama were attacking you.
But there was too many people around.
What about
Well, you can still attack them with people. It's just not guards.
Who's this guy? It's like a soldier of fortune. Get out of here.
what about Monster High Freaky Fusion?
That works.
Get it? Because you get Monster High, and then there's a Freaky Fusion going on.
That works good enough.
I got
That
it.
works good enough. Are you looking at my favorite movies? Because that's not on them.
No, I was just looking up famous
Okay, well,
movies.
like, look, now we've got the hero. We've got the hero of Hyrule here, who's decided to help.
Why are we... This person's doing like a citizen's arrest. Like, what is this? Why are you like beating up this guy and like sitting there like, oh, we got a street brawl going on here? Like, settle down, man.
How about The Invitation?
What?
I don't think that one works, Jill. I think that your creativity's tapped out here.
What? Come on, like you're inviting them, like it's like a consent film.
Oh, I like it.
Okay, I don't
alright.
like it.
Oh.
Oh.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
But this is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Wow.
What about Godzilla versus Kong? Now we are erring on close to racism, so I'm gonna say that, like, because somebody could say, like, is that a racist title? I'm just talking about the name, like the sizes of two different people's members, not any kind of racial thing like involving the creatures that I'm discussing. Does that make sense?
I don't understand because I immediately heard Kong and my brain went to a certain race.
What race?
Because I am not racist.
Yeah, it went
But
to
I'm
white people,
immediately
right?
thinking of that.
Yeah, white people.
Have you noticed that?
I have. It's like that's a racist thing. It's like you're the one that thought of it.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like all the people that blame J.K. Rowling for like her goblins in like the banking system in the books, and they're like, these goblins are obviously Jewish people. And I'm
I
like,
like the idea that she didn't even
What?
think of it like that. She just made goblins, and then these racist people were like, it must be the Jews.
and it's like you're the one that brought this up.
Yeah.
Like no one was thinking this until you're like, it's obviously Jewish people.
It's like to catch a predator. To catch a racist, you gotta think like a racist.
So, I thought of another movie title.
Okay.
The Black Phone.
Oh no!
And,
no.
and it's, this girl, is doing like a live stream on her own, and she doesn't have anything other than a black phone to use for toys.
Oh, okay. I thought
got
that.
it.
I literally thought that it was just a phone that only reaches Blacked Studios.
That too, that too.
That's the only number you can call. Where am I supposed to go?
You just sat on a nearby bench.
Hello, I am the only one dressed like this in the city. Don't mind me.
Did you see them? No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader Knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend a funeral?
So it seems.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
Okay, so Jill hasn't been listening at all. She keeps talking to me through all these, and she's gonna have no idea why we're going after this guy.
Tell them about Finding Jesus.
So there is a Finding Nemo knockoff called Finding Jesus that takes place underwater. Did you guys know
what the
this? Well, I guess Jill did because she
It was
shared.
recommended for me.
I'm gonna be watching that later tonight.
I'm gonna be watching that too. That's like writer's barely disguised fetish.
What? Why?
What
Why
did I
attacking
do?
you? The combat in this game is great, and the detection system in this game is amazing and incredible.
Why did that guy hit me 5 times?
I want to know who plays Jesus on this.
It's probably Chris Hemsworth.
Nobody plays Jesus? Jesus isn't even in this.
What if it's Idris Elba?
Why him?
I don't know.
Okay.
He couldn't get Bond. He's like, I'll play Finding Jesus then.
They made Finding Jesus too?
Well, yeah, the first one was so good they needed a sequel.
Is Jesus in this one?
Is that Jesus v Superman: Dawn of Justice?
Yeah.
This guy's got to get out of there. There we go.
This is like one of those movies that your mom would buy you as a kid.
My mom?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not wrong. Or Nate's mom.
Stop insulting his mom. His mom's perfect.
Your mom would have done it too.
Well, yeah.
You can watch it on Tubi TV.
Oh, I'm watching that.
Weren't you like a huge VeggieTales fan, Nate?
Was?
Okay, yeah, I still are.
I still am a huge VeggieTales fan.
What would you think about a VeggieTales adult film?
You guys want to hear the plot of Finding Jesus too?
I can't say I don't.
Join faith-fueled friends, Muggles and Joy.
Muggles!
As they visit the beautiful Finding Jesus Bay, a place where Christian stories are told night and day. Guided by the sea's best storyteller, Professor Shark, they hear all about the endless kindness and boundless love of their creator. Then, together, along with children everywhere, they go forth to spread his word and make their world a better place. Finding Jesus will help kids learn about the Bible in a whole new and fascinating way. Is there any conflict in this movie?
No.
Okay.
One atheist shows up and provides a mild resistance.
And they kill him.
The kindness of my creator does not allow for dissenting opinion. I'm really glad that in Mark 12 he defended the Second Amendment and then they shoot Second Amendment.
I feel like Mr. Sushi is an insensitive name for a fish.
What?
Is he like, whoa?
What do his eyes look like?
Oh, no.
What's with that guy's pointy head?
That's... I was gonna say that's what she said, but that didn't make any sense.
So if that's the second film, then what's the first one?
Oh, that was the plotline of the second movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
In the first one, it's like, mild-mannered fish, Albert Kelp and Bobley Shrimpleton, get stuck in a school of fish that are atheists and must fight their way out using the Bible.
Is this movie in the God's Not Dead universe?
It's not in that universe.
Okay.
Two friends, Muggles and Joy, spread faith and hope in a number of isolated encounters which reinforce basic biblical values. That's all it is for the first film. So it sounds like both films are the exact same thing, where you just hear about how good God is, and then these kids walk around to the rest of the town and are like, "Hey, have you heard about God?" And then the movie ends.
Well, it sounds like a good movie.
I want to watch
Take
it.
the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned, why not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react, seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it and do as you've been asked.
How come this courtyard is filled with crazy people and one normal-looking person, and they don't know who you are?
Hey,
Okay, I have a different exercise.
Okay.
why are we doing exercise?
Let's talk about... okay.
Slavery?
No.
Oh,
Today's subject. Slavery.
and they always look right at the black kid, too. And they're like, Marcus, you might want to leave.
Today we're going to be simulating slavery.
Oh no.
Now, I was going to say, are there any communities out there, like communities of people that you just hate?
Maps.
And, okay. I was going to say the coffee community.
What? That's a community?
Yes, it is. It is a coffee. Yes, I literally hate...
What do they do? Just practice coughing?
I'm talking like
the coffee community.
Coffee, like drink, not like coughing.
I genuinely thought Nate was about to say like Somalians or something. No. I was like, we can't.
Is there any community you just hate? You absolutely despise them. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Legal immigrants. You went through all that trouble? You could have just crossed. Stupid. Think smarter, not harder. That's what I say.
So, Nick, did you say you hate people who drink coffee or people who cough a lot?
Yeah.
Coffee, like the drink.
He hates coughing fans, as
I
in,
hate
like that's their favorite
fans.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't like coughing. But no, I hate the coffee community because they're like so obsessed. They're so obsessed with coffee, and I'm so sick and tired of like everyone showing up to work or something like that and be like, "Oh, I haven't had my coffee today," and then they have to like go spend like $12 on like a minor cup of coffee.
Okay, but that's not necessarily the coffee community. That's just someone who drinks coffee.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying coffee drinkers.
Oh, I thought there was like a whole Reddit.
No, I wasn't saying there probably is. I'm just saying, like, people in general who drink coffee, because it's like...
Oh, this is a guy. We already talked to this guy.
It's like, it's one thing to just enjoy coffee, but there are people out there who get so incredibly obsessed with it that is pissing me off. And then you have, like, you drive by Dunn Brothers in the morning, and there's lines, like, out the wazoo of, like, 5 million people, and they're like, I gotta have my coffee in the morning,
Isn't wazoo a racist term now?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's not because I said it was.
It is to me. Oh, well, the white man said it's not. So. Why is there 5 now? There was 2.
I don't know. And they're just so obsessed with coffee, and then they get like mad at you when you don't drink coffee. It's like, oh, you don't drink coffee? It's like, no.
I have a community that I hate for similar reasons.
Okay.
The bacon eaters.
No, okay.
You shut your mouth.
Come on. This is not a community. Like, I thought you guys were talking about like an actual organized thing, not just type of person who enjoys a drink.
I'm just talking about people.
I'm talking about people too. I'm
just talking about people in general.
Look at where I'm climbing. Look at this.
What is that?
Perfect game, guys.
I feel like bacon doesn't
We're just
need to
bad.
be
That's why we have a criticism.
Doesn't need to be on every single dish. And when you go to places like fucking Applebee's, they've just got bacon on every single dish, no matter what you look at, whether it's mac and cheese or a burger
ever do to you?
Or anything, it's got bacon on it. And
I've been to normal Applebee's, but never fucking Applebee's. Usually the waitresses are hot, so I'm gonna have to check that out.
And I'm sick and tired of the bacon community adding bacon to everything ever.
But do you enjoy bacon?
Not really.
Yeah, you do.
You just don't like bacon. So
you like
therefore hate
applewood
it.
smoked bacon?
I like applewood smoked bacon, and I like it on certain things, like mostly just burgers. I don't really like to eat bacon on its own that much. It's just kind of boring.
So is the problem just you have no taste? See, this
And I
doesn't
don't
apply
like
to me with
bacon and
coffee, but
noodles.
it applies to you.
I don't know. I think that everybody else has
You're
bad
Yassine.
taste.
You think okay.
Okay, so I'm not really sure what the deal is, and I've also seen people say, well, why don't you just stick to the roofs and you can avoid those guys? How am I supposed to kill everyone? Alright, I was on the wrong one.
Bubby hates the Assassin's Creed community.
Well, sometimes they piss me off.
Actually, yes. No, genuinely. Like, I think people... So, if you... Like, I thought we were talking about something actually interesting. You guys just made it about any type of people. Can we just, like, not
Well,
do
what were
this?
we supposed to say? We
Can
hate,
you wait? Can you
we
wait?
hate Ireland people?
Can you wait?
Can you wait?
Just let me get away so that it's not, like, the worst gameplay I've ever seen. Okay?
Because you like Ireland people.
All that's left is this one. That's the reason I want to do it.
Yeah.
But it's really annoying. These assassination missions are just bad.
I hate these informer ones.
Okay, genuinely, I have a community I don't like. I have 2 communities I don't like, and I actually consider them full-on communities.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed community. And what I mean by that is not fans of it. I mean, like, the people who just absolutely, like, have to make it their entire personality.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And they have no other interests. And if you can't 360 counter a hidden blade in the dark on a Tuesday when you're drunk, you're a bad player. And the other community I have is just the Star Wars community. And by that I mean the people who Star Wars is their only interest in life. If you don't know who Dodgewick Duraban is from Legends canon, you must not be a fan. And because you don't know the origin of Force Ball Choke, you need to, like, die. These people are the worst plague on society I've ever seen. And I'm not talking... Like, there's legitimate guys that I think are just very nice that are Star Wars fans. And I know everybody argues about this guy, but, like, so here's an example of a guy that I think is nice who's a Star Wars fan, who I've never seen be mean.
Nate.
Is Star Wars Theory
Yeah.
on YouTube. I have never seen that guy be a dick.
But he cried.
But everybody talks about him like he's an asshole. But it's like... I genuinely think, like, he'll say, like, I don't like this, here's why, or I do like this, here's why. Anyway, at the end of the day, we all like Star Wars, so hope you have a good day. And that's it. And that's, like, somehow...
There's nothing wrong with that.
That is somehow controversial to this Star Wars community, where it's like, how dare this guy not like
This shows how
Last Jedi.
problematic the rest of them are.
How dare this guy not like The Last Jedi? And it's like, who cares if this guy likes The Last Jedi? Just let him have his opinion.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Like, it's not like he's gonna change anything, no offense. Like, you're not... Like, it's Disney. Like, they don't give a shit what any of us think.
May I also add to this the Spider-Man PS4 community specifically?
Oh no, oh no. Yes, that community is also toxic.
Yeah, that community is really bad.
But okay, can we clarify? We're not just talking about fans of the thing. We're talking about the people who are their whole personalities wrapped up in this thing, and they refuse to take any criticism on the thing.
And they're just mean to others about it just because somebody slightly doesn't just agree with them on something.
Okay, actually, I'm gonna change my Assassin's Creed community.
Do blend.
It is the Assassin's Creed 1 community.
Yeah.
Well, and I also would maybe add in, like, the Ezio bros, too.
But I love Ezio.
I do, too. And I also love Altair. But
We
there's
are
people
Ezio bros. We're
But
just
there's
not
people that
mean
are just,
ones.
like, unhealthily obsessed with Ezio.
And are mean to everybody who's not unhelpful.
And it's to the point where it's like, how dare you like Jacob Bryan?
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Okay, so
settle down here.
I think instead of just the Ezio bros, I think what you could call that is basically just the fans of Assassin's Creed. What would you call it?
Who take it too far.
No, not classic Assassin's Creed fans, but I mean, like, the fans who have a problem with every game that's not 1-2 Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you'd call that classic AC fans or what you'd call that.
I'd maybe call it, like, AC, I don't know, classic AC elitists or something. I don't know.
AC Trilogy elitists.
He's down. He's not up here.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Spider-Man PS4 community because there's a lot of stuff in that game surrounding characters like Mary Jane where, like, you know, somebody could say, hey, I don't like this one thing that Mary Jane did, or I don't like this one thing that Spider-Man did, and they will literally threaten to kill your family.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of people around that game that, like, the game has to be perfect. I've actually never seen a game that I get more anger for criticizing tiny aspects of than Insomniac Spider-Man. And actually, I think that goes back to Spider-Man fans in general as a group just
they're
suck.
pretty toxic.
They just suck. Like, I know the meme, this character would hate you, people don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
But genuinely, like, if Peter Parker existed in real life and met half of the people who like the character, he'd be like, these people are trash.
And psychotic.
Yeah. But yet they continue to be psychotic trash, so I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a shame because, like, there's a lot of people. So, like, for example, I don't know if there might be toxicity in this fandom. I've never seen any toxicity or, like, anger or, like, being a complete total piece of trash in, like, the Transformers fandom.
Well, that's because most of the Transformers fans just are fans.
Well, yeah, they're just like, I like when robots fight each other.
And that's it.
Hey, Bubby, you
Yeah.
want to go to the store and get my keys?
Soon.
Okay, well,
Okay, we have to get back to the Informer.
3:08, and the
Right.
movie starts at 4, and it takes like 20 minutes to get there.
It takes 15 minutes to get there.
I will also add in, like, the Batman community, too, into that. And it's only because they're, like, so obsessed with Batman.
And that's the only thing that they like.
Well, and also the part that pisses me off is you could...
Can you just leave me alone? Look, I'm standing here. Go around.
I hate these beggars so much. And they always, like, create up, like, weird, like, fighting scenarios, but to them it doesn't matter at all because Batman would beat literally every person in existence.
Yeah,
somehow.
like they'll say stuff like,
Okay, I'm really tired of this crap. This is such a dumb mission because I can't climb the building or they see me. I can't walk down the streets because they put 500 of these beggar crazy people here who are on, like, meth. Like, these people are literally suffering the effects of, like, Breaking Bad's blue meth. And they're walking the streets and no one cares. Like, we should go around and actually wipe out all of these people because they are plaguing society.
and why do they only push you and nobody else? Like, what are they, racist against your white hood?
That's the problem. And exactly, that's the real problem here. But that's the problem is, like, people say, like, well, it makes sense. How the fuck does that make sense? There are 5 million people walking around and this one guy's like, all those people? No. This guy, get him! And it's like, why? How does that make any sense? How does that work? It doesn't. How can you defend that game design that there are a billion other NPCs and they are immune to this one mechanic, but not you?
Also, what I was gonna say is about the Batman community. They will say things like, you know, imagine.
They'll say,
imagine the most powerful being in the entire universe versus Batman. Well, Batman would win if he had enough prep time.
Yeah, I hate the phrase prep time. It's like, what are you talking about?
Okay, but also at the same time, what, you expect every fight to just start out of nowhere?
Well, no.
So,
No,
like,
but
I also feel like it's dumb to, like, be against the phrase in general.
Well, we're also saying, like, why does Batman always have to be every single person ever if he has prep time?
Well, I think the point that they're trying to get at is that Batman is supposed to be the peak of what humans are capable of in the DC universe. And with access to magic and science and all this stuff, basically they're saying a peak human could beat any of these gods if they knew how. That's it. That's
Right.
just that's all that means. But, like, I think that a lot of these people are too dumb to explain what they mean. That's my problem with it, because I don't think there's anything wrong with the phrase prep time. I think the problem is when you just say that and then you can't explain why you think that. So, like, for example, Batman was able to fight the Justice League with the Justice Buster armor in the comics.
Yeah.
He literally designed it with the weaknesses of all of the Justice League in mind, so that if they were, like, controlled by some kind of outside force or anything like that, he would be able to basically not euthanize them, like incapacitate them. And that was the whole point of that armor set. And it's not like to kill them. It's the same thing with the plot of Justice League Doom. I don't know if either of you have seen that, but the
I have
whole
not.
Okay, well, the plot of it, without getting into spoilers, is basically that Batman has all these plans for how to incapacitate the Justice League, but a supervillain steals those plans and tries to turn them into ways to kill the Justice League.
Wait, actually, I've seen this.
Okay.
I've seen that movie.
That stuff is really, really cool. It's just when people, like, talk about it in a mean and annoying way where they're like, well, you're wrong, and here's why. Because Batman's the best.
Yeah,
and that's it. That's all they have to say. It's like, that's when it gets toxic.
Well, that's
you know?
what I'm trying to say, though, when you guys say, like, well, they say you could beat anyone. It's like, yeah, I agree with you, but I'm just saying that I think the point is actually supposed to be that he's supposed to be the peak of human condition in the DC universe, and these people can't explain that or talk about it. Like, I mean, I saw recent... Well, let's listen to this guy, and then I do have something to tell you that I think is a good example.
Why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me, master.
Here's a good example of that, though. So Batman has plans to, like, beat the Justice League, right? Mm-hmm. And he had a plan that worked to basically shut down the Flash. And the plan was you basically get a bomb that basically once you start running with it, if you slow down, it explodes. Mm-hmm. That was the idea, because eventually even a speedster would run out of energy and die, or like would run out of energy and, you know, have to stop. And his plan of it was a way to incapacitate, but it gets turned into a way to kill. But the point is, when Reverse Flash gets the drop on Batman in Batman Rebirth, which is in the comics, he kicks his ass. Like, Reverse Flash destroys Batman. Batman's able to hold him off, barely, without dying, for less than a minute. And the only reason that he doesn't die is because the Flash was supposed to be there in a minute. And so because of that, eventually, like, Reverse Flash had to leave because he couldn't fight Batman and Flash. Mm-hmm. So he leaves. And the only way Batman stops Reverse Flash is he stabs a batarang into the ground because he anticipates where he's going to go, and Reverse Flash steps on it and has a batarang go through his foot. Jeez. So he barely slowed him down, and he still ends up basically in the hospital. That's an example of Batman has a plan and can stop someone, but if he's jumped, he can't. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a smartly written example of this.
I agree.
A badly written example is, well, I'm going to go on a message board, and any single point you bring up, I'm going to bring up how Batman could stop it.
Right.
To me, that's a bad example of prep time, because you're just being annoying.
You've the scent of success about you, brother.
I've learned much about our enemy.
Share your knowledge, then. Let us see what can be done with it.
Robert and his Templars walked the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Did you like how I walked off camera, like, epically?
I did like that.
I actually really like Malik.
Do you think Malik is bi?
I think that in my fanfics, yes. Now, it's up to you if you want to go find those.